Hey there, welcome to my this project. This project is actually detecting the poor telecom connectivity in cellular region using the device signal strength. Actually, what's happening was the real problem. The in the remote area where the signal strength is very low. So, how we can detect the signal strength at that very area? So now looking ahead. So with an idea, mobile app that detects the poor telecom connectivity region, read the signal strength from the user's mobile device and send the data to the server. Uh, this this will provide the path map to the user for network coverage, real-time navigation for better signals and strength. So what are the impacts? Help us in providing better network coverage in the remote area, help us users to find spot and better signal strength, improve overall connectivity. So now let's first talk about the here is our prototype. So see, this is the first page of our app. First, when a user sign up and came into the home page, this message will pop up whether he is an indoor or an outdoor. So maybe he's inside a building, he's inside his home. So let us suppose he adopted outdoor. Okay, he choose the outdoor. So now this is the actual map showing that the single strength data, these are the border areas, these are the area where the signal strength is very low, and this is an area where the signal strength is very high. It's actually the dark green and yellowish and then reddish. Okay, so now this is spot measure. What is this showing? That means this is actually pointing out the particular points at a particular signal, that this point is minus 2.4, is minus 140 dB, and what. So this is the real-time navigation. So it will show you that your direction. Suppose you are here and you are going towards this, but this graph will show that go back to this direction. You are not going in a right way, you are going in a wrong way. The right way is that it will show you the region where the magnet. This means that here is your position. Okay, so now this arrow is pointing actually the direction where the signal strength is maximum. Okay, so this is navigation. These are actually inside the fragments, navigation fragment coverage. When you shift, when you swap for the coverage, you will come here. Okay, so setting, help, about hubs, you all know about these things. Change the network, that means you are actually changing the service provider, whether an Airtel, whether an BSNL, whether an Geo, whatsoever that. Okay, so now come here. See, these are actually the local devices, users devices, and here is the data, how we connect these things, how the database store the data about the signal strength and manipulate and analyze the data is actually the so let's suppose that here's three areas: Gandhinagar, Jaipur, and Sanat Nagar. So we have been seeing that there is a blurrish. Okay, no problem. So latitude and the longitude, these are actually the locations. This area, this region this town is actually is located in these longitude and those longitudes. So signal strengths are minus 95 dBm, or we can say that 43 ASUs. Okay, so now how this whole scenario is gonna work, let's see an UML case diagram with the descriptions. So we have the two ends, one is the user and one is the server side. So the user first, what is user is going to be doing, first he is going to enter his app. He may not need to sign up usually for the easiness of the users, but let's take a scenario how of this very diagram. User choose whether he is indoor or the outdoor. Let us suppose he is an outdoor. Then what happens? All the signal strength in his or her phone device, he manually somehow allows devices to send that very data to the server. Server record the data from that very one users, and similarly all the multiple users will send the data to the server. Server then accumulate and aggregate those data and analyze and use the data science to manipulate with mathematically that from where, on what average, in what integration the data is coming, at what particular region, the signal strength, and calculates the whole graph. This uses actually Python's chloropath technology that's used in the machine learning and AI. So now the next thing is the check network coverage. He has also has to check the network coverage, whether there is the network signal minimum. He have to see the one thing, the network coverage, that we have been seeing that those spotted regions showing the signals. Then there's a real-time navigation graph that will show the maximum signal. So once the server got all the data, he will send back that way data to the users, indicating that the maximum signal strength regions, and that very respond data from the server will actually help us in the real-time navigation uh, graph to detect the better signals. Okay, see, here was read the data from the database and visualize the color path. I have already told that change the network. You can change the network from Airtel to BSNL to whatsoever that is. Okay, now that's all. I think everything has been covered. So the details, we're gonna soon implement this project in the real time, and hope to see you again. And thank you very much. Thank you.